So a few weeks ago, I did a video and I told you guys that there was a particular upgrade that was unnecessary, you didn't need, and well, I was wrong. I'm here to tell you all about it, so stay tuned. And welcome back to the garage. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I appreciate it. We've got a new camera this week, so I'm hoping everything goes okay. But this is Bob's Garage. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. I know you guys have 1,000 choices when it comes to Harley Davidson related YouTube channels. I appreciate you taking 5 or 10 minutes to spend with me. And we're not the biggest, we're not the best, but we have fun every week. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. A few weeks ago, I did a video about upgrades that I felt were just unnecessary on especially the Road Glide ST, which is what I ride. And I thought it was a waste of money, and I was incorrect. What happened was my wife and I and our core group of friends, we go to bike night over at Max Speed Shop in Concord every Thursday. It's a great time. They have a band, and it's just a typical bike night crowd, tons of bikes. It's a good time. So when we leave, it's dark outside, and I take the back roads home. I stay off the highway, and there's this one particular back road. You're going up a hill, and it's kind of windy, and you come around this one bend, and it's pretty dark. And with my stock headlight, there's one portion where I could not see at all. I almost panicked. I just couldn't see. It was totally black. And it got me to thinking, and that was with my high beam light on the stock high beam light. So that's just not safe. So, I'd spoken to my friend Jason, who I've mentioned here on the channel. We've done work on his bike. If you've been around, you've seen Jason on the channel before. And we both thought the stock headlight was plenty bright enough. I mean, why would I need anything more? Then I went on Harley's website and I did a little research, and the stock headlight, these LED lights are measured in what they call lumens. You may know about this. I don't know. But anyway, the stock headlight was 1,500 lumens. And it just didn't seem like that was a lot to me, because I got a flashlight in the house that's 1,200. I'm like, my headlight should be a lot brighter than my flashlight. So I did a little research. And then my friend Josh, you've also seen Josh on the channel. We've done some stuff to his bike. He purchased I believe it was Custom Dynamics with the X light. And that one is beautiful. I loved his light. It brightened everything up. He could see really well, and it looked really cool. And that one was like 4,800 lumens, which was a drastic increase. So then my buddy Kim J, who rides with a local firefighter club here in the Charlotte region, he was telling me via Facebook Messenger he was getting the new Hogworks light. Now that one, I went and looked at it after he'd mentioned I wanted to see. It's bright. I mean, it's 9,000 lumens, which, oh my God. But it was out of my price range. I just really didn't want to spend $600. And Josh, he spent like $700 on his Custom Dynamics. I didn't want to spend that much. And years ago, I'd have spent it. Wouldn't have been a big deal. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten cheap. What are you gonna do? I research everything I buy, and if I can save a nickel, I save a nickel. So I thought, well, you know what? I've bought a lot of stuff off of Amazon. I've had really good luck. Some people don't have good luck with Amazon. I've had really good luck. So I thought, well, let me search out some Road Glide headlights. So it was a TCMT. I'll put a link down below, of course. Had a headlight, and it was the X, like that Custom Dynamics that Josh bought. And the low beam was 4,500 lumen, and the high beam was 6,800 lumen. And I thought, well, that's pretty good. And they had a 5% off coupon on Amazon. I'm like, all right. I checked the box for the 5%. I got this headlight with free shipping, and it came in like 3 days for $185, including tax. I don't know how you beat that deal. So I popped it in, and look, if you've seen any of my videos, you've heard me say 1,000 times, I'm not mechanically inclined. Keith comes over, and my neighbor Keith you've met, he comes over, he does all that kind of stuff. But I thought, he was working. I had some time. I thought, I'm going to try it. So I popped off the windshield and the outer fairing and did all that. Unplugged the headlight, plugged in the new headlight, popped it all back together. Keith had a couple of tools I needed to borrow. But other than that, This is an install that I did myself. So on a scale of 1 to 5 in difficulty, I'd say it was probably a 1.5 or a 2. It was really not that hard. I did it myself. If I can do it, any of you guys can do it. Trust me, okay? So I popped it in and took it for a ride, and I love it. I mean, I really do. I love it. It's on low beam, it's 1,000 times better than what the stock headlight was. And on high beam, forget about it. I can see a mile in the distance. It's ridiculous. So what I'll do is I'll just turn this camera around really quick. I'll show you guys exactly, you know, what it looks like. So give me just a second here. All right, so let me come over here. So this is what it looks like when it's turned off. You see it's got that kind of X type look to it, which is kind of cool. And then I guess I'm gonna need my fob for this. Let me grab that. Come around here and crank on our ignition. Now, let's just make sure we're on low beam. All right, we're on low beam. Let's come back around here. So here's low beam. You can see it's kind of right. You know, it's got the X. It's gonna be tough to see with the camera. I mean, look, I'm just trying to give you an idea of what this is like, but you know, at night you'll be able to see a lot better. So let's click this on high beam, come back around. I mean, it's really crazy. It's crazy bright. Look, it's you know, I went from 1,500 lumens to 6,800, so you can imagine just how bright it is. It's tremendous. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. I'll put a link, like I said, down below. But you know, that was all I really had this week. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and you know, keep tuning in for new upgrades. We're going to be doing stuff to my bike, stuff to my wife's Lowrider S. We'll keep doing stuff, and we'll bring you guys along for the ride. So that's all I got this week. There'll be a link down below. Video with thumbs up, share it, all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.